Welcome to day 21. Today, we're taking on the mini project. Your objective is to construct a fully detailed 3D-style axonometric exterior drawing completely from scratch. Looking at our course syllabus, this Session 21 mini project is your final exam for 2D space. Right after this, we move directly into Module 4, Advanced 3D Modeling. The challenge here is that we aren't actually using a 3D engine yet. You are going to create the illusion of depth, volume, and perspective while operating entirely within a flat 2D drafting space. To do this, you need three things ready to go: your completed flat floor plan, active polar tracking, and your line and trim commands. Forcing yourself to build this 3D illusion manually tests your spatial awareness. If you can understand how these angles work on a flat grid, you'll be ready to rely on automated 3D software later. Step 1 is projecting the height. Grab your line tool, click the bottom corner of your flat floor plan, and draw a vertical line straight up to exactly 2,560 millimeters. Next, we duplicate that height. Use your endpoint snaps to grab that line and copy it to every primary exterior corner of your plan. Now, close the geometric shape. Draw new lines connecting the top endpoints of all those vertical lines you just placed. You now have a transparent box, like a glass case over your floor plan. To make this look like a solid building, we have to hide what shouldn't be visible. Use the trim command to cut away the lines representing the back walls and the floor plan hidden behind the front faces. This diagram shows exactly why we do this. When you look at a wireframe cube, it feels empty. But the moment you delete the intersecting background lines, you force the human brain to perceive a solid, opaque box. That shift from a transparent wireframe to a solid volume sets up the physical boundaries for every window, door, and texture you're going to add next. A blank box doesn't look like a building. To get architectural realism, we need to carve precise volumetric spaces for our windows and doors. First, we need to find exactly where a window bows on an angled plane. Draw a temporary helper line starting from the corner, measuring exactly 1,100 millimeters along the base of the wall. Make sure this line is color-coded red or placed on a temporary layer. Once you mark your window's starting point, delete that helper line immediately so you don't confuse it with your actual geometry later. With the window placement marked, draw the outer boundary. Then use the offset command to push that outer frame inward by 50 millimeters. This exploded diagram breaks down the math of the illusion. The frame is pushed in 50 millimeters to create the border, and then that entire shape is copied back 25 millimeters along the designated angle. Those parallel shifts simulate actual depth. If you skip trimming the corners where these offset lines intersect, your window will quickly degrade into an unreadable web of overlapping lines. Keep the corners clean. Creating architectural depth in an axonometric drawing comes down to exactly that: a disciplined routine of precise parallel offsets followed by immediate cleanup. Now that the structure has depth, it needs texture. We'll use the hatch command to apply horizontal wood siding across the exterior walls. If you click the wall and accept the default 0-degree horizontal hatch, the lines will run perfectly flat across your screen. That breaks the perspective illusion of the angled wall. Take a look at this comparison. On the left, the standard 0-degree hatch looks flat and unnatural. On the right, we adjust the angle in the Properties panel to exactly 15 degrees and set the scale to 15. The texture now perfectly aligns with the perspective. Even with the correct angle, you will likely hit a second problem. Zoom in on the corner seam, and you'll notice the wood planks from the left wall don't line up with the planks on the right wall. To fix this, use the Set Origin tool and click the bottom corner of the building for both hatches. By anchoring them to the exact same starting point, the lines snap into perfect alignment, wrapping seamlessly around the structure. Your surface textures have to obey the exact same strict geometric rules as your structural lines. That consistency is what sells the reality of the drawing. For the final presentation, press F7 to turn off your drafting grid. This isolates your clean geometry on a blank professional background. You just took a series of flat 2D lines and transformed them into a highly communicative, volumetric presentation. And you did it entirely manually, without touching a 3D engine. Now it's your turn. Apply the offset and trim techniques we just went over to draft a new door on the front face of this structure. By mastering the mechanics of this illusion today, you've built the spatial logic you'll need tomorrow. You are officially ready to step into the advanced 3D modeling modules.